Hello everybody, this is Miss G's Crafting Etc. I haven't did a video in a while because I've been trying to teach myself some new things, and I fell in love with making these ATC cards or tags. I'm following a young lady. Her name is Jenny Storytell, her channel on YouTube, and she has some great ideas on how to use the items you have around the house, items just pieces that you have from old projects you've been working on. And I've learned a lot from her by watching her YouTube video. I will put her YouTube her site down at the end of my video so that you'll see it and go to her channel. She teaches some everything. I'm totally inspired by her. But I've OD'd on her YouTube videos, just learning different things I can use, and I've learned a whole bunch. So with that said, I'm going to show you some of the tags that I've created just from listening to her, using things I already had around in my craft boxes, and I'm pretty well organized, so I'm able to find different things. And I've used also by shopping at dollar store. I found a lot of embellishments and ribbons on sale from Joann's and Michael's. I got a chance. Also, I shop at Hobby Lobby, but the dollar store actually is getting better, and I've actually found quite a bit. I don't know if I'll do any dollar store hauls because everybody seems to be doing that. But I'm just excited to share with you the ATC tags I've learned how to make, and all of my tags right now are going to be gauged to Christian scriptures, inspiring people to feel good. A lot of people, they call this a feel-good tag. You give them to your friends. You hand them to people you're meeting at church, or someone you see is having a bad day anywhere in the grocery line. You can have one or two of these on hand to give, or leave it on the office desk for a friend. Also, I've added different things to it, so I'm just going to show you because I'm the kind of person that definitely Miss G likes to talk, and sometimes when I do that, my video will run long. But anyway, hopefully I set everything up so you can see what I have. This video is my tag, and this is my Luke 10:11 tag. And you see, it's already in the plastic. It's just plastic because keep it all to keep things looking pretty, because I hope that people will be interested in them and love to pass them out. The embellishments on here are just, this is a little gauze, not gauze, but ribbon. Little lace I had from a wedding group glass I was making, ribbon I had from my ribbon stash. This is actually the stick-on rhinestones from the dollar store. I did add a little hot glue to them to make sure they don't come off. This is a rose from a wedding glass group I did back in some years ago. I still had those, added that to it. This is a little taffeta, I guess you would call that. It's brown. Add that for a little dressy for the ribbon. And the butterflies are from the dollar store. And the sentiment I put on here is just to inspire people, and they can look it up in their Bible. I put it just on a card, on cardstock, and then I put a background behind it. And a lot of times my background, in this case, it's going to be gold. I dabble with, I have scraps of vinyl that I use on my glasses. So I'm using that as well. So with Jenny is teaching me, this page is teaching me how to use whatever I have on hand to work with. And the background is, believe it or not, the background of this is it's paper napkin. And I use this paper napkin, which I will be using when I do this project. This is also on a cardstock. This is paper napkins that I applied using my decoupage technique that I learned on YouTube. So this is the Luke 10 card, and then I have a silver using the rhinestone ribbons I got at the dollar store. This is taffeta and lace again that I use on my crafts when I'm doing wedding glasses. And this gray background is also a paper napkin that I have decoupaged onto my cardstock. And this is also some jewels from, I got this from Michael's. I have more. I still have quite a few left. This is a glass cross that I just happen to have off of something. Again, these are just things I had in my embellishment drawers that I have, but everything I dug through and just put things together to be able to work with it. This ribbon, I actually tied this ribbon. This is a ribbon a wire ribbon. It's silver. And again, this is on a silver background, the card. And this is John 3:16. And it's rhinestone. At the back, I have an envelope that I constructed myself, where you can put a nice note in for that person you're handing it to, or maybe a little monitor or something. You know, maybe somebody is low on funds and you just heard them talking and you want to put a few dollars in to buy a cup of coffee or whatever. That's what the envelope, I added that to it. So that came out really nice. And I learned that, I'm not sure who I saw that. I want to say Happy Bird. Happy Bird did an envelope on the back of hers, and I think that's where I got the idea from. But like I say, I don't think that's originally her. But anyway, I taught myself how to make this envelope myself by hand. And this is my butterfly, and this is also lace and ribbon. When I worked, believe it or not, Fashion Bug is gone, but we had ribbon that they couldn't use that was tied to some kind of gift stuff. So again, I saved that. This is ribbon for my collection. This is lace for my collection. This sentiment says she is clothed in strength and dignity. Hold on, if you can see it. She is clothed in strength and dignity. And the flowers are from the stick-ons that you get from the dollar store, and find a nice collection. Same thing with the butterflies. And I like everything to be raised from the card. So when you look at the card from the side, you look at the card, you'll see everything is up a little higher. And I think that brings a little depth to the card. And just to me, it's my signature, I would have to say. This is pretty. This is the very first one I made. This is a red. It's on the rose napkin that I attached to this, that I decoupaged to this card. It's red ribbon. The butterfly is from the dollar store. The heart is made out of the rhinestone ribbon that I got from the dollar store. I just cut it and trimmed it and shaped it, cut it like a cross, and then I add a little rhinestone to it. And I added rhinestones to the antennas of the butterfly. You see that? I added those to the butterfly. Around it, these are stick-on rhinestones along the side. These I also glued down a little because I didn't want them coming off. So I used a hot glue gun on the adhesive as well. The sentiment to this one is: act justly, love, mercy, walk humble with God. And again, this has an envelope. I hope you can see that. It's pretty. And it has a ribbon and everything, white ribbon and red ribbon. And I'll call this my red collection, and this one right here. I hope you can see it. I'm trying to not to bring it up too far, but I want you to see what's on it. And then on the back also, there's a card, an envelope on the back where you can add your card, to that person. And you can use these on your on gift bags, or it's the minister's wife's birthday or the minister's birthday. They're very good, and they will keep these. Okay, I'm coming with different ones as I'm inspired, and I guess you can tell who I'm inspired. Inspired by my Father Jesus, and I just love doing these. And again, I'm learning from Jenny Steele every day. Right now, she's on mute. Okay, so because I'm steady learning and getting ideas of other things I can use, and you'd be surprised. So I'm definitely going to add her to my YouTube channel. Okay, so we're going to make a AT tag today, and I got everything that you'll need in order to do one. Okay, of course, I've already done this. This is my tag right here, and this is the paper that I use to put on my tag. Again, I decoupage it. I decoupage it, and then I let it sit, and then I added glitter to my decoupage so that it would have glitter on it when you look at it. So it has little flecks of glitter on it. The back is just, right now, it's just plain purple paper. Not sure if I'm going to do anything else to it, but I know I'm going to add an envelope to it, but I won't do it during this video because I don't have one ready for it. But I just wanted to show you how I put together my first video collection of ATC cards or tags. Okay. So, I use a number of things. I have my tag again, and I have a diagram here so I can make sure that you can see it, and I'll try to stay in focus as much as possible. I wasn't doing that when I was telling you about my other tags, but I have these. So this is my tag already covered with the paper napkin. Okay, you're going to use some stickers. Any stickers of your choice. This is my stickers. I have bought tons of these from the dollar store, and not knowing when I was going to use them, but this actually, I decided to use the stickers from the dollar store. I'm using rhinestones that, you know, we all got rhinestones of different colors, so I'm using rhinestones I have already. I have some, these are butterflies. I've had this in my collection for a number of years, and again, I think I bought it to do something with it and just never got around to it. But these are butterflies, and they're rhinestone flecks. I have cards that are already written, sentiment cards, with the different scriptures and chapters and different colors. Hopefully I'll be doing the other colors, but right now just the different colors, because I add a background using, say you can use any scratch piece of paper. In this case, I'm going to use a scratch green piece of paper. I keep all my scraps. So as Jenny said, this young lady says, everything that you have is always good for something, even in the next project. So that's what I have that. I have some ribbon, and I also have ball chains on the ones that's glued on the string. I have ball chain. I have some taffeta looking ribbon, and basically a green ribbon, because that's my color is going to be a green. And I have these little flowers. I don't know if you can see those flowers. I got these at Joann's a couple of weeks ago. Nice price. I can't remember that. I think I paid, it was on sale. I think I paid like $3 for them, or $2 and something. But I got a discount of 40% off. Okay, I use these scissors to decorate the edges of my little card, my scripture card. And you'll need scissors to cut. You'll need double-faced tape. I use double-faced tape on everything, even though it sticks to the board. I don't want it to come off. But I only use hot glue for the embellishment that I'm going to use, which is going to be this lace. This is what I'm going to use. Okay, and then you need, I tie ribbons. I tie ribbons up ahead of time, and I make different ones on my scrap ribbons so that I can use it. So I'm going to add a ribbon to it. Again, any embellishment you can be used, anything you set aside can be used to add to your card. And I learned this from Jenny. You know, everybody buy the little foam stickers that to raise up your items to give it depth. I learned this from my girl, Jenny Storytell. I just cut up cardboard. And, you know, you always got cardboard in hand. Actually, I just cut up the pieces I need, and then I keep them to the side while I'm making this. Okay. Alrighty. Rhinestones, and I think I lost one. Oh, I found it. Okay. So we're going to get started. Now, I'm not going to heat up my hot glue gun because it'll take a while to do that. I'm only just going to use it for the lace embellishment. So what I'm going to do is use my double-faced tape at this time, but I recommend that when you're dealing with lace to use your, you know what, I'll use, instead of using that, I'll use my E6000. I have that on hand. I can use that to stick down my lace, and then it'll be permanent. I won't have to worry about doing it later, and it'll dry without a problem. So if you want to use the glue, this is what I use too as well, to put in my rhinestones on my card as well, so they don't come off. But I use double-faced tape for my stickers that I put on it. So, but this is good for the lace we're going to do. Okay. All right. So this is our card. Alrighty. So we're going to get started. I'm going to try this video. It takes about an hour or two to complete my video. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get started and see how we do. Oh, I forgot to show you. I have these really tiny heart with a really tiny heart. When I say tiny, God, I was hoping I'd have a penny or something to show you how small they are. But I'm going to hold it up to see if you can see it. Really tiny. This is going to go on my scripture card. So it's really, and it has a cross on the inside. I try to have something Christian, cross, angel, heart, something on it that let them know, to really inspire them to believe and have faith. So I hope you can see it. That's how it's really small. Okay. All right. Oops. Don't want to lose it. That's how small it is. All right. With that said, we're going to start. And again, I got my camera lined up, and I got my pups, visiting puppies. He's Mr. Kobe. He's sleeping right now. So we're going to start with that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my lace down first, because I kind of visualize where I wanted it and about where. But I always leave the ends so that I can cut it off where I want it. Okay. So, and also, since we're using a 6,000, I thought maybe I'd do that first. Okay. And then I can cut it off where I need it, and the 1,000 will keep it from fraying, believe it or not. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'm still, there you go. I got lines on my paper so that I don't come out of focus too much. And I'm just running right here, but also trying not to get glue on my paper so it won't get on the back of my card. Again, like I said, my card, I will be putting an envelope on the back of this one. I just don't have one prepared for this yet. Okay, alrighty. And now I'm going to press very carefully. Press it down. Yep. And while I'm doing everything else, it'll be drying. Okay? Then we can cut it off. All right. The next thing I'm going to add was from my collection. This is like bottles, and I thought it really looked pretty. So this is what it looked like originally, like this. Let me see if I can show you. That's it right there. And you notice it had a little flower at the top. Well, I didn't need the flower part. I just needed this part right here. So that's all I'm going to use. So I'm going to put my double-faced tape on the back of this. Because you see how easy it came up? Believe it or not, it comes up that easy. So the tape, I have to put that on there. Okay, so we're going to see. I don't do fast forwarding, so please bear with me. Okay, and I don't put tape all over it. I put enough tape on it to make sure that it does not go anywhere, if you know what I mean. I don't want it to go anywhere. So I generally put it down the center, and that should be fine. The biggest part is making sure that I can peel it up without a problem. And the scissors always come in handy as I cut a piece off. There you go. And then I'm learning about this. I love this tape. I use it to make my boxes. And again, Miss G, that's me. I teach myself so many different things, and I learn so much from YouTube that I get so excited. But I have to make sure that my videos that I do are useful, you know, and because they do run long at times. I don't have a lot of followers, but I'm hoping, who knows, I might be in another year, may have at least 100 followers. I'm always hopeful. Okay. And we want to make sure this is straight before we press it down. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to use E6000 also to hold down my my flowers that I showed you, the little plastic flowers, and to hold down my my scripture card. Okay, I got that down, and let me see. I want to put this right here. And then I had my flowers. As you can see, I'm adding it to my flower. I had 3 flowers. And I was going along with what's on the, kind of matching what the colors kind of that were on my card to give it a look, maybe it's a little depth, like maybe it would be raised up off it and it will look, you know, like it's part of the card itself. The flowers are coming alive. And then, let's see. I lost a piece. Okay, this is white. You know it's always something when you're trying to put that in there. And I don't have the tool they use to pick it up. But, oh, I see it. I didn't lose it. I got it. Green. Right. And, uh-oh. Nope. I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. I see it's upside down. And I'm hoping that I'll finish this video before it's time to feed the babies. Because I got my little visiting 4-legged baby is sleeping. But he's used to eating earlier all day. So I thought I'd feed everybody a little earlier, which would be good. Okay. Now I have these rhinestones that I will be using my 6000 to glue them. And just a dab of it. In fact, it's so much just a dab until I'm putting it to the side. And I have a toothpick here. Because I just need to put just enough on, oops, just enough on it to get it started. No more, no. I'll get it there, yeah. And then I put a dab on the place where I'm going to put it to really secure it. And I just roll it on there. And all the crafters use this. Again, I'm using this in lieu of my hot glue gun. My other baby, Mr. Roscoe, got to walk. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my flowers down. But in this case, I'm going to put the dab of glue in the area where I want to put my flowers with the rhinestone already in. So when the glue comes up, it will automatically, there you go. There you go. It will automatically pick up everything. It'll glue the flower down. Turn over. It'll glue the flower down as well as, there you go, the rhinestone that's there. There you go. See? There you go. And you press the rhinestone in and will also get glued. There you go. Now, I don't want to get no glue on my hands because I get it on my card. Okay, now we'll do the same thing with the yellow one. And I kind of like, you know, cluster them together. Didn't want them too far apart. Yep. Same here. But I don't want them too close to the edge either. Oh. And that's too much. Too much. Don't want too much. It'll ooze through the hole. We can't have that. There you go. Can't have it oozing. Cluster, yeah. Ooze, no. Put this extra right here. Okay. And close that up. I think that's all the hot glue. Oh, no, I need a little more hot glue for my... Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I have my butterfly. You remember the butterfly I showed you? He's really small. I'm going to have him. And there's a butterfly right here. And what I did was I set the butterfly that I have on top of the butterfly. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a blue butterfly right there. Right, I'm trying to see if I got my hand in the right, yeah, right in that area. There's a blue butterfly. I don't know if you can see him. So, but the color I'm going for is green. So, of course, my butterfly is going to be green. And I have enough glue here left to glue him down. And put a little in the space, like I said. And put him down and glue him. There you go. All right, so I got those down, and this is where we are so far. And I'm going to bring it forward. See? What do you think? There you go. Okay, so we continue on while my lace is drying. Okay, now